Okay, you're running TikTok ads. You have a winning product in your hands, but you have slim profit margin. This is a common mistake among all dropshippers. How can you avoid this? How can you make sure that you have a healthy profit margin on your products? You need to understand a simple, basic information. What is that? What is that information? Well, that information is, guys, every product scales differently. I know you have been, in a way, hypnotized by all of those YouTubers, by all of those dropshippers making videos on, oh, they made 100K in 2 weeks, they make $1 million in a month, whatever. And you see them scaling very fast. Those type of products are clickbait products. This is not all the product that they have. We as dropshippers have plenty of different products. Some of them scale fast, some of them scale slow, some of them scale medium. There's different tiers of winning products. When I say that to most people, they don't understand. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say you go to Walmart. Let's say you go to whatever grocery store you want. Does every product sell the same? Some products sell out faster than others. Some products are in the shelf for months and months. So how do you expect that every winning product will make you $1 million? That doesn't make any sense. Some winning products after 50K will start dying out. Some winning products after $10 million are still strong. Obviously, those are gems, those are rare. Most people, when they find a winning product, it's between the range of 50 and 250K. That's like the sweet spot of most winners that most people find. And eventually they find something that is life changing and they create a brand around it. That's why you see all of those drop shippers switching to branding, because now they have a product that they can do that thing. But why they didn't do it before? They didn't do it before because they didn't have that type of product. They were only having those 50K, 100K to 50K. But at the end of the day, if you have 10 of those, you're still making millions of dollars, or at least hundred of thousands of dollars every single year. So the numbers of winning product that you have doesn't, in a way, stress me at all, because I know that I can find consistent winning products, and I know that every student that we had can find winning product consistently if they just do the same thing over and over again. But now we need to speak about the fact that every single product is different and you need to treat them this way. What is my set of rules that I put to myself in every single product? Because it's always different on every product. So, what do I do in order to make sure that I don't overspend, but I spend enough? And it's very simple. Guys, I follow a strategy that is not complicated. I'm going to give it to you, but this thing normally companies, agencies are paying me a lot of money, and specifically more on TikTok because they don't know how it works. Most people, they come from Facebook. Facebook and TikTok doesn't work the same. Guys, if you're coming from Facebook and you think that because the manager, the TikTok ad manager is similar to the one on Facebook, that the ads are the same, you're going to make $0 and lose everything. Both platform are completely the opposite. They don't even work the same. They obviously they look the same, but inside it's a completely different game. So for TikTok, you need to make sure, and that's why people are paying us for this information, that you follow the rule of time. What is the rule of time? That doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does make sense. Let me explain you. So the rule of time is, let's say you have a product like this. You have ads, so you have ads like this, and you have mini sales. If we go on here on the budget, why some of them I scale them to 180, some of them 160, some of them 150, some of them 120, and others $20? What did I do that made, why I don't put like 180 on all of them? Why I don't do that? Well, it's because it's the rule of time. So, what does it have to do with a product? And if it's changing every product, how can you make sure that you do it properly? Very simple. Let's say that you start your day, you launch your ad at midnight. What do I do? Every other hour, I look at my ads. And every time that I get two sales, I bump my budget. Now, you need to understand that this strategy works extremely well with low ticket products. With high ticket, it's a little bit more different, but I know most of you, when it comes down to TikTok, are working with low ticket products. So this is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you the strategy for a low ticket product. So everything under $50, $60, this will work amazingly well. Everything between, let's say, $20 to $30, $40 profit margin, this is going to work well. So what do you do? Let's say that you have a sale on here. You got a sale. What do I do is very simple. I don't do anything. If I have something that, let's say, $20 profit margin, I don't do anything. Every time that I get two sales, though, I raise my budget to $20 more. If I get another two sales, I raise my budget $20 more. If I get another two sales, I raise my budget $20 more. And that's what I do. But you need to understand that each one of them reacts differently. So maybe this one will take 2 hours to get two sales, but this one will take 30 minutes to get two sales. So this one I will be raising nonstop by $20, while this one is every other hour. But when do you know it's, let's say, too much? When do you know, like, okay, like, what should I do? Well, it's very simple. Is if it's too much, like, let's say every 30 minutes you're in front of your screen and you need to rise by $20, and another 30 minutes another $20 because you're getting two sales, two sales, two sales, two sales, two sales consistently, then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be in front of my screen every 30 minutes. Let's be honest. So now, instead of $20, I'm going to rise it by $50. And now I see, okay, I used to rise it by $20. It was every 30 minutes. Now it's every 3 to 4 hours. That's okay. I can look at my ads every 3 to 4 hours. And this way, again, you get a couple of sales, then you raise again by $50. Get a couple of sales again by $50. And if you see, it's even $50, because every product is different. Even $50 is too fast. Then you're going to raise the budget by 100 every other hour. Some product even $1,000 every other hour. So that's what you need to understand is, depending on how fast I have sales, this is what I do. I raise the budget. I raise the budget. And if I only raise the budget by $20, nothing happened, it is not a winner. But if I raise by $20 and every few hours I get two sales, that's okay for me. Every few hours I will raise by $20. But what if, even if I raise by $20, every other minute I get two sales, $20 again, every other minute, $50 again, every other minute, then I will raise it to the point where I can wait a few hours and be like, okay, now it will take a long time before it gives me the amount of sales uh, that I want for $1,000. So $1,000 will last a few hours. But every product is different. Some products you will launch it right away and you will start making two sales every other minute. And it's like, okay, I need to raise the budget because I will be raising the budget every other hour. I need to make it bigger. But some products like this one, never reached two sales. So I'm never going to raise the budget. And that's the thing. On TikTok, this is the way that it works. You want to raise the budget. Raise the budget every time you get two sales. That's what you want. Now, if you're dealing with, let's say, a higher profit margin product, then you need to raise accordingly. Because let's look at this. Here, look at the conversion rate. Overall, I get a sale every $5 to $7 spent. So what does that mean? It means that if I rise by $20, I will maybe get between 3 4 sales on that $20. So I will raise again by $20 every couple of hours or every couple of other hours, whatever it is. I will raise by $20. I will raise by $20. But now, let's say that you have a profit margin that is $100, and your average cost per conversion is $30. Well, if you only raise by $20, it's not enough to make a sale because your average is $30. So you need to rise every other hour by at least $60 or $80. So that's the difference between a high ticket product is you will rise from the beginning with a higher budget. But with a small winning product that costs $20, $30, the cost per conversion is very low. So that $20 will give you a few sales already. And that's what you want, guys. So let's be clear. If it doesn't get two sales because you have a low ticket product, if it doesn't get two sales, then you don't raise the budget. If it gets two sales, every two sale you raise by $20. And if it gets two sales too fast that you need to be in front of your computer like every other minute, then you need to raise the budget that you're doing every other hour until you find the perfect point for each product, because each product is different and each product scales at a different level. Sorry, I misspelled some word. So that's why on here, this one scale at 150 and this one scale at 96, because each interest also scales at different speed because it's all different audiences. This one scale at $60, this one scale up to 150. And that's what you need to understand. The reason why I didn't scale it from 60 to 80 is because it didn't get any more sales. It stayed at 14. But if it would have go to, let's say, 16, I would have rise the price even more. And same thing here, 18, 120, I would have raised the price even more. So that's what you need to keep in mind. That's what you need to do. Raise the budget accordingly to the speed that you get those two sales. And if you don't get those two sales, it is not a winner, because a winner makes sales consistently. So hey guys, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Take care and peace out.